Hello dear friends and welcome back. Before we begin, let me make sure you can hear me clearly. I truly appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your day to join me, because what we're discussing today could affect thousands of American seniors and retirees. Many people have no idea that certain benefit credits, utility assistance funds, and unused government-supported programs can expire if they are not used before an important deadline. Every year, countless seniors miss out on money that could have helped pay for groceries, utility bills, prescription medications, or other everyday necessities. In many cases, the funds don't roll over forever. If they aren't used in time, they can simply disappear. That's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Today we're going to talk about benefit credits, assistance funds, and other programs that many retirees may qualify for but often overlook. More importantly, we're going to discuss why certain deadlines matter, how to check whether you have unused assistance available, and the smartest ways to use those funds before it's too late. And let me say this right from the beginning. If you're living primarily on Social Security, retirement benefits, a pension, or a fixed income, every dollar matters. Even a few $100s in assistance can make a real difference when you're dealing with rising utility costs, higher grocery prices, prescription expenses, and other household bills. In today's video, you'll learn 3 important things. First, why benefit deadlines can be more important than many seniors realize, and what happens when assistance funds go unused. Second, how certain assistance programs can help cover utility costs and other essential expenses while protecting your financial stability. And third, whether allowing agencies or financial institutions to verify eligibility information actually puts your privacy at risk, or whether many of the concerns surrounding these programs are being misunderstood. As always, I'm going to keep this simple, straightforward, and easy to understand. No complicated jargon, no political arguments, and no unnecessary filler. Just practical information that may help you protect your money and make informed decisions. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Here, we regularly discuss Social Security, retirement benefits, Medicare-related topics, senior savings opportunities, and important updates that can affect retirees across the country. Now, let's get started. One of the biggest mistakes retirees make is assuming that all government assistance automatically continues forever. Unfortunately, that isn't always the case. Many programs operate on annual funding cycles, enrollment periods, or specific deadlines. If you miss those deadlines, you may lose access to benefits that could have helped reduce your monthly expenses. That's why it's important to review your available benefits regularly, rather than assuming everything is being handled automatically. Many seniors are surprised to learn that there are utility assistance programs, energy assistance credits, prescription savings programs, property tax relief initiatives, and other forms of support available at the federal, state, and local levels. Yet millions of eligible Americans never apply for them. The result is simple. Money that could have stayed in your pocket often goes unused. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine a retired couple living primarily on Social Security. Their monthly income covers the basics, but they still struggle with rising utility bills, grocery costs, and healthcare expenses. They discover that they qualify for a utility assistance program that helps offset a portion of their energy costs throughout the year. The assistance isn't enough to eliminate every bill, but it reduces their expenses by several $100s annually. That may not sound life-changing to some people, but for retirees on a fixed income, every dollar saved is a dollar that can be used elsewhere. Maybe that money helps pay for medications. Maybe it helps cover groceries. Maybe it helps keep a little extra money in savings for emergencies. The point is that these programs exist for a reason, and many seniors never take full advantage of them. Now I want to pause for a moment and ask you something. Have you ever applied for a utility assistance program, energy credit, property tax relief program, or another benefit designed specifically for seniors? Let me know in the comments below. I'm also curious to hear whether you believe enough information is provided to retirees about these programs. Many people tell me they don't hear about available assistance until after a deadline has already passed. Share your thoughts with the community because your experience could help someone else. Now let's move on to one of the most important parts of today's discussion. What can these types of assistance funds actually be used for? In many cases, approved assistance programs are designed to help seniors cover essential expenses. These may include utility bills, heating costs, electricity expenses, water services, prescription medications, transportation costs, and other basic necessities. As energy prices continue to fluctuate and living costs remain high, utility assistance has become particularly valuable for retirees. For many seniors, utility bills represent one of the largest monthly expenses after housing costs. During extreme summer heat or winter cold, energy usage can increase significantly, making monthly bills much harder to manage. That's where assistance programs can provide meaningful relief. Some retirees choose to use available assistance to reduce electricity expenses. Others use it to help pay heating bills during colder months. Some programs even provide direct credits that can be applied toward energy-related costs. The key point is this: assistance is most valuable when it is used strategically. Rather than allowing eligible benefits to expire, Many financial counselors encourage retirees to apply available credits toward essential monthly expenses. Doing so can free up money for other priorities while reducing financial stress. Let's consider another example. Suppose a senior receives approximately $1,800 per month in Social Security benefits. After paying housing costs, utilities, insurance premiums, groceries, and prescription expenses, there isn't much left over. If that person qualifies for even a few $100s in annual assistance, those savings could help cover several months of utility costs or prescription expenses. Over time, that can make a meaningful difference. Now let's talk about another concern that often comes up whenever government assistance programs are discussed: privacy. Many seniors worry that applying for benefits requires them to share financial information, account details, or income records. As a result, some people avoid applying altogether because they feel uncomfortable with the process. This concern is understandable. Nobody wants unnecessary access to their personal information. However, it's important to understand why verification requirements exist. In most cases, agencies simply need to confirm eligibility. They need to verify factors such as income levels, residency, household size, age, or participation in other qualifying programs. The purpose is generally to ensure that assistance reaches individuals who meet the requirements established by law. For most retirees receiving Social Security, pension income, or other documented sources of income, much of this information is already available through official records. That doesn't mean you should ignore privacy considerations. You should always review application requirements carefully, understand what information is being requested, and use official channels when applying for benefits. At the same time, many experts point out that avoiding legitimate assistance programs solely because of verification requirements may cause seniors to miss out on valuable support that could improve their financial situation. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Participation in any assistance program is a personal choice. No one can force you to apply, but it is worth taking the time to understand what programs are available and what benefits they may provide. Another important point to remember is that many seniors assume they won't qualify for assistance because they own a home, receive Social Security, or have some retirement savings. That assumption is often incorrect. Eligibility rules vary significantly between programs. Some programs are designed specifically for lower-income households. Others have broader eligibility requirements. Still others provide benefits based on age, disability status, veteran status, or participation in other programs. That's why it is always worth checking before assuming you don't qualify. You may be surprised by what is available. And here's something else many people overlook. Even if you didn't qualify last year, your circumstances may have changed. Changes in income, household size, medical expenses, or program funding can affect eligibility from one year to the next. That's another reason why reviewing available programs annually is such a good habit. A few minutes of research could potentially save hundreds of dollars over the course of a year. Now let's talk about planning. One of the smartest financial habits retirees can develop is reviewing expenses regularly and identifying areas where assistance programs may help reduce costs. Think about your monthly budget. How much do you spend on electricity? How much goes toward heating or cooling your home? What are your monthly prescription costs? Are there transportation expenses that continue to increase? These are exactly the kinds of expenses that many assistance programs are designed to help address. The goal isn't to become dependent on assistance. The goal is to take advantage of every legitimate resource available to help preserve your financial security. After all, you've spent years working, paying taxes, and contributing to the system. There's nothing wrong with using programs that were created to help eligible seniors manage rising costs and maintain a better quality of life. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with one final reminder. Do not assume that available assistance will remain available forever. Programs change, funding changes, deadlines change. Eligibility requirements change. That's why staying informed is so important. Take a few minutes to review the programs available in your area. Check whether any enrollment periods or deadlines are approaching. Review your utility assistance options. Look into prescription savings programs. Explore property tax relief opportunities if they exist in your state. And most importantly, don't wait until after a deadline has passed to find out that you missed an opportunity. A small amount of effort today could potentially save you money tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this information helpful and informative. If you did, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel so you never miss important updates affecting seniors, retirees, Social Security recipients, and Americans living on fixed incomes. I appreciate your time, and I'm grateful that you chose to spend a few minutes with me today. Take care of yourselves, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.